Welcome to Uganda Christian University, a center of excellence in the heart of Africa. I would like to take this opportunity to thank you for joining this institution, and I would like to take you through the various services that are offered by the University ICT services at Uganda Christian University. We have a wide range of services that include Wi-Fi connectivity that will help you during your learning process at Uganda Christian University. And there are a couple of ways that you can access and the various URLs that you can use while you're studying at Uganda Christian University. And some of them include the online learning platform, which is the e-learning platform. We use Moodle, and the URL which you can use to access is elearning@moodle.ucu.ac.ug. You can also use the online library that you will use to access various scholarly materials, articles, which include Coursera, Google Scholar, EDX, Wikipedia, which you can use while carrying out your research at Uganda Christian University throughout your program. There are a couple of collaboration tools that we also use, which is Skype, YouTube, Google Apps, Zoom, UCU email, and you are also able to apply and register online with alpha@ucu.ac.ug. One of the services that stands out while you carry out your research at Uganda Christian University is EduRoam, which is education roaming for research. You can use your credentials while you're here and also at various universities like Makerere, and you're able to access Wi-Fi wherever you are to continue your learning process. It does not stop here. You're able to access connectivity in a secure and safe way. UIS gives you private credentials that you can only use to access the online services. Your credentials are not meant to be shared with other individuals or classmates, because every student accesses and is given credentials that they use to access the various services while they are here at both Kampala, Mengo, and the medical school as well. You do not have to get disconnected when you are at Mengo or the Kampala campus. You can use your very credentials. They still apply. In order to connect or create a Wi-Fi password, there is a criteria that you have to follow for your password to meet the standard and be acceptable. It must have a capital letter, a small letter, a number, a special character, which include, you could look at this sample. It could be Apple at 2021. My password meets the standard for EduRoam credentials because it has a capital letter for the A, it has a small letter for the P, and a number, which is the 2021, and a special character, which is the @ You need to make sure that you create a password that meets the standard, because if it doesn't, you'll not then be able to log in and access Wi-Fi because your password doesn't meet the minimum requirements. It is important that you keep your password as a secret and do not share your password with anyone. Do not write passwords anywhere in your notebooks, in your phones, because if someone lands on your password, they will be able to use it for malicious activities. You cannot know. Be your own security. It is important that you guard your password like you guard your PIN for your ATM. It is not necessary for you to share your password with your friends, with your neighbors, or even with your aunt. Just have a standard which you follow when you're creating your password. It is important. And I would also like to let you know that we have email addresses for all students once you're registered. And the format for your email is your access number at students.ucu.ac.ug. When you're accessing your email, you still use the same password like you use for your Wi-Fi. That very password can apply for various services, which is Eduroam, email, Alpha, which is the platform for which you use to register and access your timetable, your results, or even your course units. I would also like to let you know that we have an e-learning platform which helps you access your course content during your stay at Uganda Christian University. You're able to log in with your very credentials that you use for Wi-Fi, which is your access number at students.ucu.ac.ug. Remember, the password that you use for Eduroam is the same that you use for the e-learning platform. And in order to access the e-learning platform, the URL is elearning@ucu.ac.ug. Use the same credentials. But I kindly encourage everyone not to share your credentials and also not to save passwords in your browsers, because if someone steals your laptop and you have logged in or saved your password in the browser, they can do anything. So it is important that you do not share or save your browser passwords on your laptops. Please take it like it's something you need to keep, like a pin for your bank. You do not write your pins anywhere, so do the same for your password, because that password is used to access all the services that are offered at Uganda Christian University, which include e-voting, e-learning, Alpha at UCU, Eduroam. So please keep your password in a place that is safe and not shared. We would also like to show you the e-voting platform. We carry out electronic voting across, we started it a couple of years ago, but because of the prevailing circumstances, we've been able to go full-blown and people are able to vote online from various locations. You could be in the lecture halls and be able to vote for a particular candidate who has contested in that particular voting year. It is important that you know how you can access that voting platform, which is ichagua.ucu.ac.ug. I still would like to remind you that the same password that you use to log into Eduroam, Alpha, and the various other services is the same that you will use for the electronic voting. We have a couple of facilities on campus, and this includes the computer labs. The computer labs are used for personal study for students that do not have laptops. You can go to those locations, which include the Knoll Block, room N11, N12, N13, the business lab, and the resource center. We also have another facility at the Ham Mukasa Library, which is the library e-resource lab and the learning commons. You're able to access and sit on those computers and access Wi-Fi, access various research material that you need for those that do not have laptops. You're not limited. You can have the service from the various locations that I have mentioned about. And some of the rules of the lab are, I could remind you, you're not allowed to eat in those computer labs. You're not allowed to carry drinks. You do not remove Ethernet cables from the computers into your laptops for those that move into those facilities with laptops. You are also not allowed to play music without having earphones or headphones connected into the computer. And bags are also not allowed into that facility. For security reasons, it is important that you keep your bag in a safe place that you will go to. At the library, there's a bag room. Even at the Knoll Block, there's a place where you can leave your bag and you're given a tag, which you can use to reclaim your bag after your study time in the computer lab. As the University ICT Services Directorate, we do not troubleshoot, repair electronic devices. So I kindly encourage all of you to always come with fully functional laptops or devices. Because if anything happens that someone would install a software that is not authorized to be installed, you could stand accountable, because we have informed you that we do not install, repair, or troubleshoot personal devices. The people that are there will help you if you have a challenge in regards to connectivity, and to help you carry on your research at Uganda Christian University. I once again would like to thank you for joining Uganda Christian University. Enjoy your stay. If you would like to access us for help, you could come to Ham Mukasa Library, room 307, and you could also write an email to helpdesk@ucu.ac.ug, and also you can reach us on 0312 350 816. Thank you. Enjoy your time at Uganda Christian University.